Okay, Aquarius, we are looking into a timeless reading for love and money. I'm going to look at love first. There will be a timestamp to move ahead towards your career/money situation. But we are just going to dive right into this here for Aquarius. Let's take a look at your love situation. So I am just kind of going with the flow on this and seeing what the cards have to say, where the energy leads me. I'm just going to let the cards drive this reading here. So let's look at your main energy for Aquarius, your challenge, and your future outcome with love. Now I'm looking more at immediate future, by the way. I'm not looking like 10 years into the future by any means. It's more based on what the energy is right now. Although this is a timeless reading. I mean, energy is fluid. Interesting that I just did Capricorns yesterday, and Capricorn had transformation in the exact same spot. So transformation is giving you the 3 of air. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, okay. So what's happening right now with love is you've gone through a very, very deep and transformative phase. It could have taken you into the depths. Now it could, I'll just say for some, could have brought up old wounds and pain and suffering and anything in between. But this is giving you the 3 of air. It's giving you an ability to forgive. It's giving you an ability to move on. It's giving you the ability to cut ties to the past and heal the heart. Okay, so this is something that may had in the past really occupied your mental space. You may have been thinking about a person, ruminating over the injustices of someone's wrongdoings, of the hurt and the pain of what had been caused in the past. And now you get to move on. Now you get transformation is coming in. So you're at the end, I feel, of that transformative phase. You have Empress as your main energy with your love situation. So I feel, Aquarius, for many of you, you are feeling this new sense of love. The Empress is the embodiment of the female archetype, meaning the divine feminine, all of love, nurturing, self-care, creativity, spirituality. This is what you're embodying right now. Okay, so you may have gone through something difficult. You may have gone through a difficult time, but you're growing into this more connectedness, maybe with your heart and maybe with sensitivities and love and nurturing. Okay, so it's going to play in and play in and out, both with everything. I'm going to look deeper with the cards. You have the Ace of Fire as your challenge. There's a part of you here that may be very dormant, maybe even could even be sexually, truthfully. It could be through intimacy, kind of shutting yourself down, or maybe not feeling intimate. You could have lost a spark with maybe passion and intimacy, as I mentioned, or even just maybe there was a detachment with a relationship where it may have started off, maybe a relationship started off very passionately and then something happened, that 3 of Swords, where this passion had been completely lost. And maybe you just lost passion in general for relationships and intimacy in general. So the Justice here is your outcome. Libra energy coming in. Now you have Libra, double Libra energy here with Taurus as well, Empress, Venus archetype, and then you have Justice, Libra energy coming in here with an 11 in the Good Tarot, and this is dropping in to bring balance and order. Okay, so also you could very well be mindful of the choices you make for the future. You could be very clear and being at the cause, so making very clear and conscious decisions about relationship moving forward. You could also have something, maybe for some of you, like divorce or even separation or even something contractual. I hope I said that right. Contractual. Anyway, coming around, so justice can be put in order. So justice can put your matters in order, and it could have something to do with information, with contracts or a contract, or it could have something definitely to do with balance, right? So order and justice and balance is starting to show up for you, and maybe for some, something karmic from the past is coming around for resolving matters that may have been out of balance, something destructive even for some of you, I feel. but justice is your outcome from this particular matter that you've been in. Okay, so let's go under Empress for your main energy for Aquarius. You have death again. Yeah, death is a very strong theme right now for you. So with love, you've gone through quite a transformative phase on the relationship side here. Okay, Temperance at the bottom of the deck. You have Death, the King of Water, the Eight of Fire, and the Three of Water. Okay, so Death, Scorpio energy, this is your second Death transformation card, is giving you the Empress, right? So you could be still going through a bit of kind of like straining out, distilling, from the results of pain, of sorrow, of loss, maybe for some. Even this could be your own personal journey with death, and it has reflected into your relationship status or your relationship dynamic, for example. But because of what you've gone through, you have Empress energy as the result and the King of Water. Now, it's a very, very compassionate and understanding. Some of you may have learned a lot through this, where you're able to transfer that wisdom and those experiences into teaching, into guiding, into helping others. And you have a great deal of emotional intelligence and understanding as a result. And it is also reflective of Empress energy. So loving, nurturing, caring, feeling softer and feeling more compassionate towards others. You have the Eight of Fire and the Three of Cups as well. So for some of you, there could be an incoming message, maybe from your other person or just in general. I mean, even if you're single, there's going to be an incoming that's going to lead to a lot of fun. So if you've gone through a transformative phase, there's a new energy. I'm just going to leave it as energy. It could be a new person, or it could be a current relationship changing. It's almost like it's energetic connection, maybe. There also could be travel. Something's definitely opening up as a result. So again, there could be a new relationship overseas, over land. It's going to bring in a lot of excitement, and you may even meet someone new. I mean, this is a completely new energy here. So it could be yourself here. And with this new energy, you might attract someone, and you might open the door energetically to someone new, or a new evolution with a current relationship that's going to lead to communication and dialogue and more openness, I feel, and a lot of celebration, having fun. Temperance at the bottom of the deck here is, well, that also came out. No coincidence. The Wheel of Fortune here. So things are moving. You are going to experience something very new here coming in, I feel, with your love situation. And I feel that you're going to be approaching this with a lot of ease, not really pushing and striving and trying. It's just finding flow and balance. Sagittarius energy there, and it is alchemy. So it is also the blending and mixing of change. So allowing for integration, allowing for change within your situation, within the relationship. Now let's look at the Ace of Fire, the challenge, just to gain more information. You have the Five of Swords. Some of you have been very triggered by the situation. There could have been conflict. Okay, your guidance. The Three of Swords again coming around. So it's really saying to forgive and move on. Eight of Cups. Yeah, let it go. Let it go, whatever's happened, because there's change coming in. Sorry, I knew that was going to happen. The air is going to kick in here, so I apologize for the background noise. We've been in a deep freeze right now, so the heat has been really active pretty much all day here. Okay. So the Ace of Fire, as I mentioned, is your challenge. And these are the two clarifiers for the challenge. Now, the Five of Swords, for some of you, yeah, there definitely has been conflict. There has been some kind of, even like a massive trigger, anger, angst, frustration. And it really has made you go inward. Like you just kind of, for some of you, really cut off relationship altogether, or cut out any kind of thoughts of passion or connection with other people or another person or this person. So there was definitely some kind of conflict here that made you go in, almost like I said, cut. I don't want to say cut someone out. I mean, you could have, for some of you, cut someone out, but also even just cut out the situation for now, even. But it also could be, for a forever thing for some of you. Now the guidance right now for Aquarius is to move on, and it's to forgive, healing the heart and letting go, not ruminating, not repeating the stories in the mind or in the heart. And it is time to move on. It is time to either moving into a new direction with a current relationship or a new direction altogether. It's really time to, and also letting go of the weight or the pain or any kind of conflict that may have been created from this situation here, to not bring it into the next relationship or not to bring it into the future, even if it's with the current relationship. So something definitely needs to change, and it's something around allowing for the time that this needs to heal and to let go and release and let go, really letting go of the past in some form so you can set yourself free. The Page of Swords could be also, looking into the future with new eyes. Maybe there's a need for communication within this particular dynamic. Maybe it's, meetings, being open to meet someone new, exploring opportunities, possibilities, or reaching out for new communication. Now let's look at the outcome of the situation. Very interesting. It's a very clear-cut story here. So what is justice all about for the outcome? You have the Three of Pentacles, so it's a willingness to work things out. For some of you, you might even find a new person in your working environment with what you do with work. You have strength as well, so you're gaining a new sense of strength and a deeper sense of self-awareness, spirit. This could have even pushed you into a deeper spiritual practice. And the Six of Cups is healing this relationship with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Seven of Fire. Okay. Like I said, justice, you have a lot of major arcana coming out right now. So you have the Three of Pentacles, as I mentioned. So justice and the Three of Pentacles is here to bring order into a working, harmonious and balanced compatibility, to work through situations, to show up equally, to show up in the same way. So there could even be, even if there's, for some of you, maybe there's a separation here. If there is, I feel that you have support through it. I feel that you have support through whatever you're working on. And it is going to bring in balance. This is bringing in the truth within the situation. It's bringing in balance. It's restoring something from the past that had clearly come in and disrupted your life, but it's not disruption, it's change. And it's the change I feel that is, well, usually change is necessary. So I feel it's giving you a lot in return, the strength and High Priestess here. So your outcome is a greater sense of self. I mean, this could also be a couple. You have Leo and the High Priestess. One person is very spiritual, very deep. The other person, very strong personality, very confident. You also have Capricorn here. But I do feel it could be strengthening the relationship and working together. And maybe you're working on a project together for some of you. But this also could be yourself here, Aquarius, becoming stronger because of what you've gone through. So again, understanding your emotions better, understanding how to maintain difficult situations or to regulate even the challenges within self, the upsets, the pain, the sorrow, the uncertainties. But then you get the High Priestess as well, which is a deeper understanding of self, very intuitive, very spiritual. You could even be going deeper into your spiritual practice, or maybe you've already done that and you're gaining more wisdom because of this. And the Six of Cups is healing this particular dynamic. So something from the past for some of you here is coming around to bring and strengthen a relationship, even if it doesn't get carried into the future. It's something around healing a relationship dynamic. This very well could be karmic for some of you. If you feel like you've gone through the ringer in a relationship, for some, it doesn't have to be the case. I mean, there's a big lesson here and there's a big opportunity here for change and for a lesson, yes, but also to heal. And to heal this relationship. There are always two people, two people with different wounds coming into the story here, past stuff coming up, right? So it could be definitely a past life connection. It's going to be deep. I'm sure you'll know if it resonates with you. And the Devil. All right. So this is coming above. This is working above this Devil energy. So rising above it and becoming more confident with expressing yourself and cutting the ties to something more toxic. The Devil is very limiting. This could be the relationship, a toxic, unhealthy relationship, or within yourself, like the fears and restrictions, limitations, subconscious patterns, addictions, all those those things. I don't know if I said that twice, but yeah, and it's rising above the situation here that you're going to be addressing. So it may take a little bit of inner strength, I feel, but it is going to make you stronger. I feel for a lot of you there. All right, so I'm going to move into the career section. So just one moment. Okay, so career section for Aquarius. We're going to look at career and money for Aquarius. Main energy for Aquarius, career and money. Ooh, the call and your challenge. 10 of air and your outcome, what's coming up for Aquarius here. The Queen of Earth, the bottom of the deck is the 5 of water. Okay, so you have an opportunity to rise into a new level of greatness, into alignment with what maybe your calling is, like a deep calling. That's a 20, which equals a 2, by the way. The 5 of water, what's underneath it, the 9 of earth. Okay, well, a lot of you may have been going through disappointment around not being able to achieve any kind of like financial independence. You may have been financially dependent, maybe even for some, on a person. There could have even been a tie energetic, or I should say financially here, where you may have not been able to get on your own 2 feet, so to speak, in a way of independence and in a way of financial freedom. But it's turning around. I feel this is what has been maybe even blocking this 9 of earth, is something that was disappointing, a setback, things not working out the way that you were hoping, but it's changing, okay? So it is the change, the shift here that is happening within you, because you also have the call, and there's something greater for you on the horizon. There's something greater. You're being called towards something greater. It's a greater level. It's a greater experience. It is internal, though. It's something that you're meant to do. It's something where you will have a great impact in the world, and you're feeling called to that. I feel that there's something's changing here, and maybe there has been in the past a very strong focus around money, maybe what isn't working, but there's something way bigger that's happening within yourself that is going to align you to that 9 of Pentacles, but it's going to come from a bigger place than maybe what had been looked at before. So it's something of like your true purpose in a way, I want to say. It's something that you're going to feel very destined to do. The 10 of air is your challenge. So there's fear blocking this. There's a bit of fear. There's uncertainty, maybe even difficult to let go of some maybe mental limitations of restrictions and uncertainty, imposter syndrome, very deep subconscious stuff I'll get to in a moment. The Queen of Earth, Taurus energy, is your outcome from this matter. So you're going to be moving into a very, very powerful and wise like business person, being really smart with your finances, being wise with your investments, taking your time. And I feel that you've learned a lot from the past, and maybe even from the past overspending or imbalances perhaps. Now you're being really smart about next steps, where you're putting your money, where you're putting your energy. I'm not going to take that. That was kind of a weird angular Hierophant, by the way. But I'm not ready. They're not ready yet. So you can take it if it resonates with you, if you know that card. Under the call for Aquarius, if it's meant to come out, it will come out. That does happen quite a lot, actually. So this is your main energy for your career and money. Okay. 9 of Wands. Okay, so you have Death, the 8 of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Page of, so you have 2 pages here, Page of Swords. Okay, so the call is this is going back into your love reading. For a lot, you have this transformation that you've been going through is affecting everything right now. I feel that you're in a bit of a death phase where this is a very transformative time for you. And it could be affecting everything that you're going through. It could even be coming out in your body, in your emotions, in your thoughts, and in your relationship and career. Like everything, I feel, is just kind of like twisting into something new. And twisting, it feels like it when we're in it, but what's happening is there's this change and this transformation of the death and rebirth that has to take place in order for us to align with our call, the calling, like going up into that next level in our life, leveling up or aligning, right? And so this death here is giving you your alignment. If it feels uncomfortable, if it feels uncertain, it is really helping you. You're being helped right now, even though it may not feel like it. Something is happening. It's something that is aligning you with a bigger thing. So if you've been looking at maybe smaller opportunities or smaller details, I would say whatever you're on track for right now is bigger than that. Something shifting here. So you have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, doubting, fear, uncertainty. Where am I going with this? Can I even do it? Do what I want to do? Am I able? Am I capable? You know, going over, rehashing details, rehashing the worst case scenario. It's sort of this thing, but Spirit's saying here, you're on track. You're on track. Don't worry. Don't worry. Get out of the mind. You have the Page of Water here is to get into the heart. And I feel there's an opportunity here to create. I feel there's an opportunity here to tap into very creative energy, be very imaginative. It could be even creative work, writing, anything expressive, anything that maybe even spiritual too. It could be tied to a level of spirituality, and the Page of Swords is researching. So you have something new. This new thing that is on your mind right now and that you're starting to open the door towards is the call. But in between is death and the Eight of Swords that needs to be conquered in a way, right? So that is, I feel, the process here. The Nine of Fire. For some of you, you could be feeling very tired. You could be feeling like almost giving up. Maybe you've put in a lot of time and effort, but it is a test of resiliency here. You never know. You never know how good it can be. You never know if you can achieve it until you put all in and make it happen. So let's go into the Ten of Air. This is your challenge for Aquarius. You have the Queen of Fire, Two of Pentacles, your guidance for Aquarius, Star, that's your card, and the Seven of Cups again with the Nine of Wands. Okay. All right, so we got you. We hear you loud and clear. Don't give up. It's saying don't give up. Okay. Now the Queen of Fire is, I feel that you may be feeling, there may be a lack of optimism. I feel that a lot of you are aligning with your authenticity, the power of your heart, your voice, your true calling, but it could be dormant right now and it hasn't fully developed. It hasn't fully come to fruition and you might not even see it yet. The mind is really blocking. You have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords here, blocking your full potential, your ability to express and rise into your highest ability, your highest calling, being radiant, being maybe even for some of you kind of like out there in some kind of way. And I feel it's changing, but you may be feeling like this is dormant. Like it's just, you're having a hard time putting yourself out there or expressing yourself or being creative. The Two of Pentacles, you could even be like, some of you might even be burnt out. Honestly, you might even be feeling disengaged with work. You might be feeling overwhelmed by work and buried by work responsibilities. You might even be juggling between two projects and nothing's really seeming to be working. But your guidance is the Star, and it's saying to have hope and to stay in alignment. Maybe there's something that needs to heal as well, but this is coming in as your guidance. So make sure, just keep following your North Star. Keep following your North Star. Do not give up on faith, on your dreams, on your desires. Something is shifting in your favor, as I mentioned. So it is aligning you, and it is just knowing that in your bigger landscape, in your bigger picture, you are being put in alignment here with your North Star. The Seven of Cups is also to choose wisely and to focus, to focus on even just one thing, even break it down into bite-sized segments as far as what's one thing that you can focus on right now, and just focus on that and make it happen step by step. Try to avoid any daydreaming or confusion, and just, I feel anything to do around focus and incremental steps towards success would be really beneficial. And don't give up. Okay, don't give up. There could be a push here for you to get across that finish line or to get across that next level. Okay, so the Queen of Earth is your outcome. What's the outcome for Aquarius? Five of Swords. This is career and money. Two of Swords. Hermit. And the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups about? Okay. good, because this was throwing me off here. The Queen of Earth, as I mentioned, is a new sense of wisdom and understanding about investing into yourself, investing into your financial growth. Could even be like, well, I mean, it's career, but it could also be to do with health and wellness. But it's the body, it's the practical, it's just really being wise about your holistic self and investing into a stable future and being really wise and discerning about decisions. Your future, I don't know, it's like something may be addressed, you may cut something out, or you may be holding back some kind of confrontation, maybe even closing a new career or an old career path, or confronting work. I feel that if you are feeling triggered at work or with other people or through a work situation, I feel the message here, I feel where you're going is being really wise through it, rather than reacting with words or mentally, like through the overthinking, I would say, or triggered, like all of a sudden blurting something out or creating a situation. It's not about internalizing, because that's not healthy either. I feel there's wisdom. I feel the Hermit is kind of going inward for introspection on this matter. You do have the Five of Pentacles, which could be, I mean, for some of you, you could be in this period of spending time alone and really kind of digging deep in the situation to create to invest into growth and being really wise about the future. So there could be a level of spending time alone or inwardness, maybe even feeling a little bit at a loss. But it's one of those situations, I feel, that just as soon as you feel like maybe you're giving up, or as soon as you're just detaching and maybe even going inward instead of giving something your energy, you get this. The three of, let's look a little bit deeper. Okay, look at all this good stuff coming in. I was worried about this. I was getting a little bit worried here about Aquarius, but it's like literally as soon as you give up, or as soon as it's not giving up entirely, it's just going, you know what? I'm not feeding any of this negativity or worry or struggle or scarcity my energy anymore. I'm just going to let go. I'm going to let go. I'm going to be as wise as possible, make solid decisions. And then you get this, you get the 10 of Cups, you get the 8 of Fire, and the 3 of Cups. So for some of you, expect communication coming in. You could also have a new opportunity that may take you into a different location, or even dealing with overseas, overland communication. You definitely have a new opportunity coming in when you least expect it. I feel at 5 of Coins, maybe you've been here already for a while, this kind of like depressive energy or lack or struggle or uncertainty. Whatever this has been, it's really about to change. And you have the 10 of Cups coming in with balance and harmony and ending of chapters. Your energy is going to lighten up. You're going to have a really interesting opening coming here very soon here, Aquarius, all right? And it is tied to your call. Remember, this is your next level in your career journey. All right there, Aquarius, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.